I saw immense joy, which was confusing at first, but convicting, because my impression of Christians was that they were really dour, serious people who didn't enjoy anything. That's often also what's culturally perpetuated, instead of people who really had the inside track to eternal joy. I think about the rock band U2, as I refer to them, but that if joy is real, then the laughter is eternal, as they sing. And that sense of promised joy, of really wiping all the tears away, of our suffering coming to an end in Him. And no other religion proclaims that. And no other folks other than Christians I saw had this kind of ability to put their finger in that socket, that power of Scripture, to really have that resonate in their lives. And I give an example of going to a C.S. Lewis meeting where I described myself being kind of hesitant to go because I thought of, well, how on earth can an old, or at this point, dead white guy have anything to say to me as a feminist, literary studies student. And I went with a friend, and when I walked into the room, I remember thinking, okay, I felt like an Eeyore amidst a bunch of Tiggers. Cloud above me raining, because there were these people who were having these wonderful discussions and whatnot, but they were warm and they invited me in, and it was entirely different from what I anticipated. And it knocked me off balance. But also the speaker talked about joy being the Christian's really greatest secret weapon. And there was something I knew in Kent, for instance, that I wanted, that I was drawn to. There was a presence and a joy and a peace that I couldn't put my finger on. And I was beginning to see this in other Christians. And it doesn't mean that they have to be happy all the time. I think sometimes as Christians we put a lot of pressures on ourselves. One of them is to make it look as though everything is okay in our God and to be happy. And I call those grading expectations. This sense that there's it's actually, joy is different from being happy. I've seen people in great sorrow who've suffered great loss and still have God's joy at the core of their being. And so that joy really is a salt and light to other people. And as a result of that meeting, for instance, I was just really convicted by the joy that I saw Christians model.